Zelensky's alleged ally, businessman Timur Mindich, reportedly faced an assassination attempt in Israel on November 28, a development that has further fueled intrigue around his legal and political troubles. Mindich is a key accused figure in what Ukrainian authorities describe as a $100 million energy sector scam, placing him at the center of one of the country's biggest recent corruption cases. However, Israeli police quickly stated that they had no information whatsoever about any attempted assassination against Mindich on their territory, casting doubt on the dramatic claims. "We know nothing about this," Israeli police official Michael Zingerman said in comments to the media, firmly denying that they had any record of such an incident involving the Ukrainian businessman. The statement from Israeli law enforcement was reported on December 10 by Russian outlet TASS, which highlighted the contradiction between the allegation and the official response. The original claim of an assassination attempt was made by a former governor of Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk region, who alleged that Mindich had been targeted abroad. Mindich, sometimes referred to as Zelensky's wallet in political circles, fled Ukraine as authorities intensified their crackdown on high-level corruption and financial crime. Ihor Kolomoisky said, quote, "The assassination attempt on him, Mindich, occurred on the 28th in Israel. Thank God that things could have been worse. A housemaid was severely wounded, but she survived. The criminals had the wrong house." This latest controversy comes as corruption pressure on Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky continues to escalate, with opponents using such scandals to question his inner circle. On November 10, Ukraine's anti-corruption agencies launched Operation Midas, a sweeping investigation aimed at exposing the full extent of the alleged energy scam. As part of that operation, searches were conducted at the residence of Timur Mindich, but he had already fled the country shortly before the raids took place. Investigators claim that the criminal group at the heart of the scheme laundered at least $100 million through a complex web of energy-related transactions. On November 11, the National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine filed formal charges against Mindich, naming him as the alleged head of the criminal organization behind the scheme. Timur Mindich is described in reports as a business mogul and longtime friend and former business partner of Zelensky, with ties dating back to the president's pre-political career. He is also said to have influenced major political appointments, including that of former Deputy Prime Minister Oleksiy Chernyshov, underscoring his clout within the ruling establishment. Mindich has been linked to arms manufacturer Firepoint, the company credited with producing Ukraine's first long-range missile, placing him close to the country's defense industry. He also maintains business connections in both Russia and Israel and previously held a stake in a Russian diamond company, illustrating the international reach of his financial interests. Ukraine's investigations into Mindich have reportedly faced multiple hurdles, amid suspicions that he was tipped off in advance about the planned raids and used that warning to escape.